Where is Hiram buried? We are taught that the wisdom of the Most High, personified as King Solomon, ordered him to be interred in a fitting masonry sepulchre outside the holy city, in a grave from the center 3 feet between north and south, 3 feet between east and west, and 5 feet or more perpendicular. Where, brethren, do you imagine that grave to be? Can you locate it by following these minute details of its situation? Probably you have never thought of the matter as other than an ordinary burial outside the walls of a geographical Jerusalem. But the grave of Hiram is ourselves. Each of us is the sepulchre in which the smitten master is interred. If we know it not, it is a further sign of our benightedness. At the center of ourselves, deeper than any dissecting knife can reach or than any physical investigation can fathom, lies buried the vital and immortal principle, the glimmering ray that affiliates us to the divine center of all life, and that is never wholly extinguished however evil or imperfect our lives may be. We are the grave of the Master. The lost-guiding light is buried at the center of ourselves. High as your hand may reach upwards or downwards from the center of your own body, 3 feet between north and south, far as it can reach to right or left of the middle of your person, 3 feet between west and east, and 5 feet or more perpendicular the height of the human body. These are the indications by which our cryptic ritual describes the tomb of Hiram Abiff at the center of ourselves. He is buried outside the holy city, in the same sense that the posterity of Adam have all been placed outside the walls of paradise, for nothing unclean can enter into the holy place, which elsewhere in our scriptures is called the kingdom of heaven. What then is this center, by reviving and using which we may hope to regain the secrets of our lost nature? We may reason from analogies. As the divine life and will is the center of the whole universe and controls it, as the sun is the center and life-giver of our solar system and controls and feeds with life the planets circling round it, so at the secret center of individual human life exists a vital, immortal principle, the spirit and the spiritual will of man. This is the faculty, by using which, when we have found it, we can never err. It is a point within the circle of our own nature and, living as we do in this physical world, the circle of our existence is bounded by 2 grand parallel lines, one representing Moses, the other King Solomon, that is to say, law and wisdom. The divine ordinances regulating the universe on the one hand, the divine wisdom and mercy that follow us all the days of our life on the other. Very truly then the Mason who keeps himself thus circumscribed cannot err. Masonry, then, is a system of religious philosophy in that it provides us with a doctrine of the universe and of our place in it. It indicates whence we are come and whither we may return. It has 2 purposes. Its first purpose is to show that man has fallen away from a high and holy center to the circumference or externalized condition in which we now live. To indicate that those who so desire may regain that center by finding the center in ourselves, for, since deity is as a circle whose center is everywhere, it follows that a divine center, a vital and immortal principle, exists within ourselves by developing which we may hope to regain our lost and primal stature. The second purpose of the craft doctrine is to declare the way by which that center may be found within ourselves, and this teaching is embodied in the discipline and ordeals delineated in the 3 degrees. The Masonic doctrine of the center, or, in other words, the Christian axiom that the kingdom of heaven is within you, is nowhere better stated than by the poet Browning: truth is within ourselves. It takes no rise from outward things, what single courtier you may believe. There is an inmost center in ourselves where truth abides in fullness. And to know rather consists in finding out a way whence the imprisoned splendor may escape them by effecting entrance for a light supposed to be without.